How's it going, everyone? My name is Azarus, and welcome back to some more Incredibox. So this week we're going to be continuing with the Sepbox versions. So we're going to be doing version 4, which is Aftermath. So I'm not going to lie, this wasn't supposed to be the mod this week. I was actually going to cover Geek Squad, or Geek Dance, I think that's what it's called. So I already recorded a video for that, which I do have to say is a very weird mod. It's the melody is so interesting. So I'm definitely gonna have to take some extra time making the intro for that one. Either way, everyone's been saying that version 4, 5, and 6 are pretty damn cool. And judging from the look of it, I mean, it looks pretty like, I don't know, sci-fi-ish. Has like the clock up here, some wires, the blue like little glow. Huh, looking at the icons too, I definitely see some similarities. This one was in the previous version. This one is also in the previous version, I think. We also have a clock. Clock is ticking. I think that's a clock at least. And that's about all I can recognize. That one looks like we'll get to that one. Just like every mod, no idea what it's about. You know this already. We're gonna go over every single polo, every single part, the beats, effects, melodies, and voices, and make a dope beat afterwards. This one also doesn't seem to have, what is this? Oh. 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 You can change the color. I like red. I like red. Oh, and it has like a little loop thing too. What? This is cool. Never seen any type of mod like this. Either way, let's get into it. We're of course going to be starting off by doing the first beat and seeing how that is. I'm curious to see if the polos change colors if you change the background. Probably not. Let's start off with the first one. Or we can change colors depending on what we're doing. Okay. If I remember, because who knows. All right, starting off with the first beat. Classic beat, gotta give it that. Had a little something extra on loop 2. On to beat 2. Wait, what was that, a mummy? Kinda. Maybe. Alright, this one is like some kind of eyeball thing. It looks like an eyeball, but we already have an eyeball down here. So we'll see what this one is. Oh. Was I wrong with the eyeball assumption? It was one of his eyes. Also, yeah, he looked pretty messed up. But classic hi-hats, gotta love it. On to the third beat. What was going on there? That is definitely a way to get brain damage. Actually, I don't even know if he had a brain to begin with, so I mean, sounded good. Very, very interesting. Moving on to this one. This one was in the previous version. I actually like this one in the previous version. I wonder if it's going to be the same or similar. Ooh, once again, killed it. Nailed it, bro. Also, he's like a futuristic style general kind of looking thing. He also had the sniper on the back too. He was cooking. On to the fifth beat. Noah actually looks kind of like a visor, but one half is broken off. I know it is. Yeah, it almost sounded like gunshots, right? Like a beat made out of like gunshots. Very cool. Beats are pretty good. Beats are pretty good. Of course, we're going to see how they sound all together. All right, moving on to the effects now. The first one is usually where you get the bass or the synth, and then the rest are kind of usually just like additions. I don't know what to call them, actually. Effects. On to the first effect. The bass, give it to me. Forgot to change the color first off. Pretty nice synth. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. On to the second effect now, the eyeball. We've seen this one before, and I'm pretty sure it was a melody before, so it's an effect now. I'm curious to see what this one's gonna sound like. Yes. Honestly, thinking about it, none of the eyeball ones that I've covered, at least on the Sepbox versions, were bad. In fact, they are probably up there with like one of my top polos for like each mod. This one, yes. I'm surprised it's not a Melody, honestly. So I'm curious to see what the Melodies are going to be like. Definitely a top tier polo. Moving on to the third one. This looks like a little switch. That one almost sounds like it's leading up to something. So that always excites me. Also, not a switch, it's a visor. Of course it is, right? Moving on to the lock. That one is a top tier effect. Oh, there's a couple mods that I come across, and there's always that one effect that just stands out, and it's just amazing, bro. I will say the eye is really cool too, but that one is like, that one's crazy. The animation and the sound to it. Moving on to the last one, clock is ticking, of course. Let's hear it, because I'm excited. The effects, bro, I gotta say, the effects are top tier in this mod so far. The effects are amazing. Specifically the eyeball, the lock, and the clock. Man, like I said, never heard a bad clock polo. And we just covered the time mod. That one was filled with clocks. Moving on to the Melodies now. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I have no idea what this is. Yep, definitely a top tier Melody. That was good. That was great. It almost sounded like spooky almost, right? Like a Halloween type theme. Oh man, that one's good. I have to change the color again. Yeah, they put a lot of time and effort into it. You can really tell just with the whole design and each polo. Like for a scratch mod too, it's like, damn. On to the second melody here. The hand. Oh my god, bro. These melodies are fire so far. And the second loop came in like the double string. Oh my god. Moving on to the third one here. That looks like a diver helmet. I know it's not gonna be, but... Yo, the melodies are so good so far. That one was also very loud. I'm curious to see how it's going to sound with everything else. Hopefully it evens out. I had to turn my volume down for that one, but it sounded great. Moving on to the fourth one. Give it to me. This one looks like it's going to be good. That one sounds like it should be one of the, like the bass to it. I'm curious to see if these two fit together. I'm curious, because they're both like kind of like basses. All right, moving on to the last one here. A horn kind of thing? Damn, that one sounds great too. You know what? These melodies are amazing. And to be honest with you, I have no idea what was happening to that polo. Like, what is that? I don't even know. Also, I kind of feel bad for this guy. He's like headless, but the things are holding him. The strings, I don't even know what's happening. All right, moving on to the voices. I know there's going to be some choirs in here. Hopefully they're good. Excuse me? not what I was expecting. I was expecting a choir. It sounded cool, like spooky almost. All right, moving on to the second one here. Choir? Would you consider that a choir? Ooh, that was great. Voices are pretty damn good so far. What's the third? I feel like this one's going to be like a pixelated type one, or at least the icon is. I'm scared that there's not going to be any lyrics. However, I'm not mad. Those three voices that I heard are pretty damn good. They're almost like melodies, the voice melodies, basically. Moving on to the fourth one. I forgot to change the color. The goggles are on his head. Guarantee it. Man, the voices just keep getting better. All right, let's hear this last one. Let's get some lyrics in here, bro. I have no idea what he's saying. Absolutely no idea. But they are lyrics. Now we're going to be moving on to each part. Beats, effects, melodies, and voices, seeing how they sound together. Let's hear it. Forgot to change it to red. And I do say that the beats are fire. But interestingly enough, we have like a few effects in here that will also go along with the beats, like these two. So now let's look at the effects now. I'm actually pretty excited for the effects. Let's change it to purple. Sure. As I predicted, amazing. Fire effects. All right, moving on to the melodies here. Dude, the melodies are also fire. I mean, as expected, of course. Like, I'm not surprised. I knew it was going to be good. So let's move on to the voices so we can make a beat. Yeah, I forgot that was... fire so far. Alright, I can't wait any longer. Let's make a beat. Dude, this has to be one of my, if not my favorite, Sepbox version so far. And we have 2 more to go. I will say, just based off of that, I am super excited to hear what the next versions are going to be like. Of course, I had to continue the Sepbox series. It has been super exciting seeing these new versions. Dude, honestly. Either way, I do appreciate you guys suggesting this mod. This was a bit of good, though. Of course, I had to continue on with each version, too. And there are so many more Scratch mods that I have to cover. And I'm super excited to check them out. I heard there's like a Five Nights at Freddy's one. There's like the Trilly box. There's like, there's a whole bunch. I literally have a huge list, well, I guess a decent list of the things that I need to go over. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I surely did. Just like each mod I cover. Yeah, it's always fun seeing what people come up with. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.